Hey guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video, I'll be doing my AFL Fantasy round 13 preview. I think it's round 13. Yeah, it's round 13. So we'll be going through the team, my trades, how there's sort of almost 3 different options up in the air, and how I'm not really comfortable with any of them, and I have a feeling this could easily derail my season if I pick the wrong option. So before we get into the video, remember to like and subscribe, turn the notification bell on so you know when I upload, and let's get into the video. So as you can see here, if I make this a little bit bigger, there we go, normal 100% size now. So currently I have 274k in the bank, and that's due to these trades. And like I was discussing in the video that went out a little bit earlier, that I recorded a little bit earlier, the plan next week that I formulated is Mitchell and Chesser up to a rookie forward, and that just can be anyone. And then also getting Chesser up to like a Young or someone like that, as I have almost 300k. I have 274k, so that would give me about 80 to 90k on top of that would give me around 40 to 50k on top of Chesser and Mitchell, because the rookie would be about 230k, so it would give me around 300k plus Mitchell, which I think will go up to around 840k, and that would get me up to pretty much able to get anyone. And I just at that point be getting I'd be getting a defender, and then I'd be getting another defender in for Will Day, as I need to do that as well. So that's sort of the plan, as Johnson needs, unless I do get actually another forward. I mean, not a forward, midfielder, as I put Johnson will stay on field, and Merritt and Petrarca will be off field, and I can get another top mid. I think that could be a plan, as I wait for these round 14 and round 15 forwards to come on. So that could be a plan, getting Chesser and Mitchell up to Steele next week, as Steele has, I'm pretty sure he has a bad break even. Like, he has it's 125 break even, so if he goes like 110 or something like that, he goes down to like 840. So I'm just hoping he doesn't go nuts as that is the case. Or I could even jump earlier on Mills, etc. As we'll see, wait and see, but that is somewhat of a plan for next week, and that will allow me to keep 3 guys from that bye week. So there's 3 guys, and do I have any more? And then there'll be I just need that forward to sort of play on field for that week and fill that role, as I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There'll be an 11th guy, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So there'd be 18 confident scorers, plus even Stewart as well, so 19. I'd be pretty confident with 19 or so guys to score well. And yeah, that'd be the plan, honestly, to get Chesser up to and be able to hold my guys. That would be a big plan. So now looking into the team, as you can see down here are the trades. Forced trade of Duggan, because he wasn't challenging his ban, and because he got sick. I think he would have got off the ban, but anyway, doesn't matter. 851k, absolutely wrapped to get him out. I would have loved to have had that extra week with him having like a 70 break even and get up towards that 900k, but it all works out this way. McPherson 687, Zeeble 854. So I am getting rid of Zeeble. I could probably get rid of Sheasel. I mean, that is a debate to be had. If we look here at Sheasel, he has a break even of 117, and Zeeble has a break even of 138. I just don't like Zeeble, to be honest, and his scoring. Whereas I think Sheasel can easily go, and he just had a bad game, I think he could easily go and have a good game and get like a 90 or so again, and that's all that we really need from him, to be honest, for the next couple of weeks. I think a lot of people are starting to trade him out. I will probably be trading him out in his round 15 bye. I'll probably be trading out him and Rosie, to be honest, as I kind of need to. Him, Rosie, and someone else, probably a Whitfield, and getting them to decent selections would be nice. But I might, it should be fine, to be honest. So that is the plan, and to be able to hold, as I'll have another midfielder, to be able to hold Green, and Bontempelli should be fine, and then to be able to hold, like Keys will be great as well, I think. Letting go of Mitchell does sort of suck because I think there is some cash in there, but to be able to get him up to a out and out premium pretty quickly is a good plan. So unless he goes like 100 or something like that, I don't think I will be trading him. I will be trading him. So we go through the team. Nick Dacos, 114, 112 average, just keeping on basically. Whitfield, just need one good more performance out of him, I need two good performances out of him, to be honest, as he comes up against North, which should be 100 grand for him, and then he comes against Freo, and hopefully he has a good game there, to be honest. Sinclair plays the Swans, then Richmond, then Brisbane, then the Eagles, then Melbourne, and then has another soft run as well. So I think he could do really well, and I just need hundreds from him for the near future. Just be the better pick out of him and Lloyd, to be honest. I'm pretty sure more people have gone with him, and I've just sort of gone with the safe pick, I think, as it's a lot safer than Lloyd, who sort of doesn't have that big scoring ability. He has that constant sort of 80s, 90s, whereas I think Sinclair is just a little bit of a better option. Then you've got Will Day, and I just hope he does something. He was apparently pushed back to the halfback flank last week and didn't really work for fantasy-wise, so hopefully he's back into the middle, but we'll see tonight whether he is or not. But he sort of has to stay in my team this week, but hopefully he doesn't drop value as much. Then you've got Wilmot, who I just hope gets that fantasy-friendly role. He's not really going to be needed, I don't think, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... 17, so an 18th scorer out of Chesser, Wilmot, Ashcroft, Wardlaw, and Johnson, and just hope no premiums bunker out, basically. So, hopefully Wilmot gets a family-friendly role and can start gaining cash as him and Atkins post-buy. Hopefully we'll be able to go up to a premium, as Atkins is hopefully going to be able to hold price, and Wilmot hopefully he's got a 25 break even, so hopefully he can have 2 or 3 good 70 scores, and that'll push him up towards 500k, and that'll get me like an 850k, or that will get me the path onto being able to get Mills or something like that. That would be a good plan, I think. Mills is just straight mid, isn't he? Mills is straight mid, so that he's probably going to be post-buy upgrade, I think. Mills might be my post-buy upgrade for Wardlaw and Johnson, to be honest, as that will help. That will help that, and that will get that midfield slots sorted. Stewart comes in here, and Chesser becomes that extra midfielder. Yeah, and I need the extra midfielder as 2 guys will be sitting off. Okay. So I'm pretty sure it works out. I'm pretty sure it does. As Stewart will just come on for Chesser, basically. And my dog has just gone absolutely nuts because a package has come. So hopefully he doesn't start up again. So we talked about Whitfield, Sinclair, Day, Wilmot, Chesser. I'm just hoping he gets a game, to be honest, and plays, because I sort of just would like that 20-second scorer. My dog is still going nuts because of a bloody package. He still hasn't learned. Then, so 4 games, 37 average, hoping he can just get a 50 or something like that. Just get the 50 like he did against Freo, and that'll really help his cash gen. Then we move into Stewart and Mullen are on their bye. Don't expect Mullen to play anytime soon again, but if he does play round 14, I should say, that'll be a positive. Cannot play round 13 because he's in a bye week. Who would have thought? And Stewart would just slot straight back in as a top 6 defender at this point. What's he averaging? 92 now, and that's top 49 for the season, and I'm pretty sure that's almost top 6 defender-wise. I could look at Sicily in round 15 as well, just keeping an eye out for that, but as I think he will be underpriced, but he is playing this week and has got a low break even, so he might smash that up to like a 900 odd. But you've also got like Sheed, etc. So there are options. I think once we get through this, these next 2 rounds, I think it will be fine. So then we move on to the midfield. Merritt, he can do whatever he wants, to be honest. 158, 111, 155. Just keep going. Get 100 score, please. Golden is not going to be my captain. I just saw that. That's not going to happen. So you got Merritt here. Plays Carlton. That could be a good matchup. I just want to see. Plays Richmond. Yeah, I'll put the captaincy on Brayshaw there. To be honest with you, who was Nick Dacos playing? He was playing Melbourne. I don't want that. And they are playing in the late Saturday game. That's fine. I think he should really dominate that game, Brayshaw. That's why I put the captaincy on him. So, yeah, I think Merritt and Brayshaw, sort of the same thing applies. Just go out there and go big. Both Merritt averaging 113 now and Brayshaw 110. I think Brayshaw can pick it up again as look at the run that he's got. He's got Richmond, Giants, Essendon, Bulldogs, Carlton. They are all positive, I think, games for him. Collingwood, I think it will be a tough game. Then he's got Sydney, who he should feast out on. Geelong will be a slightly tough game. Brisbane away from home, that could actually be a neutral sort of game. And then he's got the positive Derby, and then Port, and then Hawks. So that's a pretty good run, I think. Then you've got Green here. 967k, 115 last week, 114 average, so just hope he does well, especially against North. Then you got Bond here, 109, plays Port. Let's see if he can go like big again. Just hoping for this ton run to continue from him. His lowest score for the year is a 90, so I think he was a very, very good pick to start with. Actually, now looking back on it, really happy to have started with him. But just need him to continue. Petrarca, sort of in the same vein. 80 is his lowest, 85, 90, 99, and then the rest of tons. Hopefully with or without Oliver, he still gets that midfield time and gets that 120 type score. Ashcroft, believe he's at the MCG this week. And then he's got... so that should still be a positive game because it's against Hawks. Then he's got Swans at the Gabba. Then he's got St Kilda, then he's got 2 Gabba games, and he will be out in round 18. So basically, my thought is to do the Matthew Johnson and the Wardlaw up to a Mills upgrade in round 16, and then to do the Atkins if he isn't dropped yet, and Wilmot trade up to a premium defender. Hopefully by then. Maybe not, but hopefully by then, and that'll be round 17, and then Ashcroft will be for round 18, hopefully with the likes of a Harry Sharp or something like that going up, or even a Noah Long at that point going up, and that will be that. And I'll have to keep an eye on Keys, to be honest with you. It could honestly be that I get Ashcroft back, to be honest. I mean, I get Rosie back or something like that, but we'll have to wait and see with them, honestly. So we talked about Bont, Petrarca, Ashcroft, Wardlaw and Johnson. Just need to get cash gen out of them at this point. I think they both have positive matchups, to be honest with you. And hopefully Johnson, with more time in the midfield, can start going 90s or something like that, as hopefully that's the case, and with 90s he is going to skyrocket. I think a 90 this week with a 14 break even, you'd have a gap of 76 there. That's about a 60k cash gen. He could, in the 3 weeks post buy, if he goes 90, 90, 90, be gaining somewhere close to 200 to 210k very, very quickly. So I just hope he has that ability to go big. Then you got Harry Sharp and Atkins, and hopefully for them, well, Harry Sharp, hopefully he plays and just gets some scores on the board so that he can help his cash gen out. And then for Atkins, hopefully, he's in this bye week, so hopefully he doesn't get dropped next week. Then English, Marshall, top 2 rucks. Moving on, Ramsden, hopefully he just plays for some cash gen reasons. Then, and also for the sake of when English is in his bye week, I can just slot in another guy there. I also remembered that for Harry Sheasel in round 15, no matter basically his cash drop, I can just bring in Darcy Cameron. That is a massive positive. Darcy Cameron, and I don't even care about English, as I'll have enough premiums basically. Bring in Darcy Cameron and bring in another forward, as I'm pretty sure there will be some forwards, to be honest with you. 700k, is there anyone? Nick Martin, potentially. Jackson Moore, potentially, if he starts kicking it again, doing well. Anyone else here? Not really. There's not really anyone. Anyway, and I'm not going to get Lipinski. 600k, anyone? Caldwell, maybe. Hobbs, maybe, but I don't think I'll take the risk there. I think I want to go to more premiums, 800k range. They're all round 15, 800k range, and 900k range. It's just Butters. So, wow, that is a really, really thin forward line, to be honest with you. As you've got to go, basically, you have to go Darcy Cameron. Have I put some parameters on it that it doesn't? Oh, Darcy Cameron's down here at 81 average. Anyone else that I could take? No. So I'll figure that out in round 15. But it may mean that Sheasel goes. I need to get rid of Connor Rosie. He will go. And it's just trying to find a round 14 guy that is there. But it doesn't look like there are many, to be honest with you. So we'll see what happens with that. And then it could mean that just Noah Long has to play or something like that instead. And that'll get me... and that'll probably lose some points, I guess. But it would mean that I can get yet another midfielder, to be honest with you. And that would mean laying... if I get another midfielder, would I even have enough? I don't think I'd have enough forwards, to be honest. So that we'll find something there. I'll find a way to get around it. Now thinking about it, Drury was definitely a guy just to keep on the bench here. That was definitely a better plan. But anyway, moving on. So we talked about the ruckman, Tim Taranto, good. Gordon, top 6 forward definitely at this point, as he's the 13th best overall. They are tied together. Dunkley and Gordon are tied. So got the 3 best forwards, I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah, no, Butters isn't overall the best forward, but is coming up the ranks very quickly. Daniels he's a round 15 guy again. McRae could be a guy after the bye to look at as well. All round 15 guys, can we just have I hope we have a better draw split next year where we have some round 4, even if it's just across 4 rounds and we have a better split. It would have been so much easier if we had the round sort of 13 this week of only having 2 teams out, and having that in round 14, I think. As we go to, we look forward, Rosie, again, just doing his thing, basically. Sheasel, hopefully Hall gets dropped, because that would open up Sheasel scoring quite a lot, as Hall just does nothing with the ball and he just hogs it. So he only had 21 touches, but hopefully he can just get back into the game here, and hopefully he can just hold that break even up, to be honest. And then you've got Keys here, hoping he sticks with his role, as that seems to be a good pick at the moment, but we don't know if he sticks with his role. Then Mitchell, hoping he can just get a good score here. And then you've got Long and Uland. So, yeah, that's basically the team there. I did ramble on a little bit, but it's actually one of the shorter team previews. But that was basically it. And I'm hoping my team can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 guys that I'm confident in scoring very, very well. And then you've got Ashcroft, Wardlaw, Johnson, Wilmot, and Chester. So you've got 5 guys here where I'm like, please just score something and at least make it so that I'm dropping like my worst score is like an 80 or something like that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm set up really well for the bye weeks, as I don't have too many round 15 forwards. I've only got 2, and only got I'm not too hampered by the round 15 in terms of the midfield. I've only got 1, 2, 3 in the midfield here, and only got 1 in defense now, it looks like. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty set up well for round 15, only having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys left, is it? I've only got 6 guys left, I'm pretty sure, from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8 guys left still. That's what it was. So yeah, I'm Lockie Whitfield, Sheasel, Tom Green, Bontempelli, George Wardlaw, Taranto. Oh, that's, yes. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm wondering, I swear I got, oh, that has me counting getting rid of, I was just looking at a piece of paper and seeing it had some trades for like my buy round planner, and I was like, it still has 8 names on it, but it obviously gotten rid of Jack Siebel still, so that's why it was like that. So yeah, I do have 8 guys left, and still meaning that out of these 6 remaining trades that I have in the bye week, I have to get rid of 2 guys in round 14, and then 4 guys in round 16 to get down to what I really want out of my team. So that's the video there, and if I switch back to the main screen, that's the video there, and I'll see you guys in another video. Thanks guys, goodbye.